Okay. Lauren here from Twin Soul Tarot. How is everyone tonight? Well, the latest news. Trump is going to be announcing the stimulus package in the next few weeks, or so we are told. And that would be the point, because we are told a lot of things, and they are reiterated on the 50 different channels that other people are doing now on stimulus, as well as the major news channels of Fox News and ABC News and so forth, telling us something else different every week, or every day. And so, you ever get the feeling you're being lied to? You would be right. Being sold down the river is not something that we are ever going to, if we just keep believing what we're being told, we're not ever going to advance. We are not going to advance as individuals and as a people and as a nation, because we are just listening to a bunch of lies. And so probably there's not any other news stations where you're going to back news channels, news channels where you're going to hear the truth, and that is that without a doubt we all need to take this all with a grain of salt. When we hear President Trump a couple hours ago on Fox News Channel tell us all that the stimulus package is in the works, and that he's going to make an announcement in 2 weeks, I'd take it. I'd question it. I would seriously question it. Now, in my previous previous news channel and previous videos that I have been putting out, I have been a little more positive about all of this. But now that he has made this announcement twice already, President Trump has made this announcement twice that he is going to that the stimulus package is in the works in Congress and is going through the proper channels in order for us to receive it. I'd debate it. I'd just absolutely, just like I said, take it with a grain of salt. Because we've all seen this before. We've all been lied to over and over and over again. And I hate to see people's hopes get up, and I hate to see people in comments on other people's channels and their hopes rise, because people who are honestly reporting in these comments that they really don't have enough money to make it through the month. They really are faced with the reality of losing their losing their homes, and have already lost their jobs. So, it's really dark times. Do I really need to say? It's really dark times for this nation right now. And I think that if they had already given us the $2,000 per month that Canada's got going right now, we wouldn't be having these problems, nor would we need all these news stations, both individual people like myself, as well as ridiculous news reports from Fox News and ABC News and others that we keep having to have this carrot dangled in front of us. So, this latest report hours ago, where President Trump was recently interviewed, saying once again that he is for a direct stimulus to the people, and that's what they're going to do. Well, that remains to be seen, doesn't it? So, I'd also like to mention that what I've seen, and I'm a former Zeitgeist member. I don't know if anybody is related to that, who knows anything about that, but I'm a former Zeitgeist Seattle coordinator, and we're actually advocating for a system that is in fact outside of our present economy based on money. And that is a very radical idea, I do realize, but I just want to point out that that is the angle that I come from. and it's my background. So, but what would be the best thing is something of an economic stimulus package that goes back to when this all began. I think it was right around February. And if we had that, then it'd be retroactive payments, $2,000 per month. That is what we need. Anything less than that isn't at all sufficient, and isn't going to create enough an economic stimulus. And I know that's not a popular opinion, but it's just not. It's just not going to do it. It's not going to cover it. Excuse me. It isn't what is going to stimulate the economy, because there are so few jobs right now anyway. What is going to stimulate the economy is direct money into the hands of the people. And if they want to dictate even how we spend it, we'd probably be even okay with that. In other words, you have to spend it. You can't just put it away. Because then, of course, we can all be buying more items online, like groceries and electronic gadgets and whatever else we want to be buying online. We don't even have to go out and wear our masks. We can just go ahead and stimulate the economy by stimulating the internet economy online. So, what? I'm sorry. Something going on in the background. Sorry about that. But anyway, like I said, we are just, we're faced with very difficult, very, very dark times. I've got to say that we do co-create our own reality. As Twin Soul Tarot, I'm going to tell you a little bit that the whole premise behind even reading tarot is that we co-create our own reality. And so it is us who is going to change this entire scenario to who's going to change the future into a much better one. So, all right. So again, Lauren, Twin Soul Tarot. Be sure and hit like and subscribe if you like my commentary, if you like my tarot reading, and whatnot. And I'm going to go ahead now and bid you namaste. And I hope that gave you something to think about. All right. Thank you very much. Namaste.